All right, my bad. Yeah. We got gonna talk about Diddy tonight. He done or is he finished? Also, in addition to that, we gonna speak on the Kendrick versus J.Cole and Drake situation, the Cardi B 50-50 talk. We gonna spit on that. So make sure y'all thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and the subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. Shout out to everybody watching on Facebook, Kick, Twitch. Um, I think that's about it. X. Shout out to everybody over there. So, but yeah, man. Diddy situation is crazy. I mean, it's been a lot of allegations. It's been a lot of what else can we say over the years? I mean, it's just been a lot of suspect things, a lot of uncomfortable moments. Fabulous, Jadakiss, Meek Mills. It's been a lot of speculation around Kim Porter, around Jamie Foxx. I mean, just starting about how he treats his artists. But this Hip Hop 101. If you're on YouTube, you can check out the Hip Hop 101 playlist. It's just how he treats his artists. I mean, a lot of his rap artists. I don't really know Carl Thomas, Mario Winans, Total. 112 is just went on and had a lot of success. His current rap artists, MGK and French Montana, they have went beyond 2 albums, but for the most part, most of his rap acts didn't really exceed 2 albums. I think people forget he had a 8 Ball and MJG on Bad Boy South. I ain't gonna waste no time. We gonna get into it. I'm here for a good time, not a long time, but I appreciate y'all for tapping in with the kid. Make sure you thumbs up the video, heart, share, follow whatever the platform you got is on. So I appreciate you guys. So, but make sure y'all share it. But my thing is this. Um, you just think about some of the rap acts that he had. Biggie had 2 albums. You can count the Life After, what was it, Born Again? That really wasn't no album. And then obviously, if you count the album sales, Life After Death actually counted for 2 albums. So per sales, it was technically 3 just gonna sell, but based off albums, it was 2. Um, Mace. I forgot Mace even had a second album. It was just that fucking irrelevant. And he said he wasn't paying him, so he really didn't put his all into the album. I don't even know what Mace's second album was called. I know the first one was Harlem World. It's one of the best albums on Bad Boy. What did Black Rob get to? Because the first one, I don't even know if that was the first one. Hold on, I don't want to get it wrong and disrespect Black Rob. Was mad underrated. I know Loons and G Depp didn't get to second albums, did they? Or at least they didn't get the third. Um, the Black Rob. Oh yeah, he had a couple of them under Bad Boy. Life Story and the Black Rob Report. You know what I'm saying? I think the Black Rob, was it the Black Rob Report or the Life Story? Hold on, let me see which one was it. My Life Story. I think that was the one. That shit was crazy. But who else we had? Don't people forget Young Jock was over there. First album, one of the best trap albums of all time. And y'all look at Young Jock right now and probably say, "Oh, nigga, you crazy, you tripping." No, New Jock City was unskippable, bro. It's one of the best trap albums you'll find. New Jock City was an unskippable album. It was a masterpiece. His second album, at the coffee shop, I forgot the name of the album. People said it was a really good album, but I never listened to it. So Diddy was known for not letting his artists exceed 2 albums. So just from a standpoint, how he did the band, there was rumors that he had some trafficking going on with Danity Kane, the second version of the band. They have been talking about it for years. But you want to know what's so funny? When a lot of the Diddy issues kicked in, when Diddy issues really started. Let me see if I can pull this up. You want to know when Diddy issues really, really started? Let me see if I can pull this shit up. A lot of shit's trending. A lot of Diddy issues started, man. Like I said, man, a lot of his issues started. I don't know if I could be able to define the clip. But a lot of his issues started When that brother from the Making the Band, Fred, don't forget that when the dude from Fred Making the Band said that you gonna get yours, he said you gonna get yours. Don't forget that brother said that shit about Diddy. He told Diddy, he said you gonna get yours. He said you gonna get yours. He said this about 2 years ago, almost 2 years to the date this article was wrote. I had to put the article. He told Diddy, you gonna get yours. He alleged that Diddy told DJ Khaled, because he was from Miami. You know, he was hot before those guys. He said that Diddy was telling them niggas down there in South Florida not to fuck with him. He said that hey, Diddy was having him blackballed in his own motherfucking city, bro. So the band's Freddie P calls out Diddy saying he's the main reason why he hates life. Hold on, check this shit out, man. This is the receipts that a lot of people, and I'm not gonna have all the receipts off of recollection, right? But um, he said, God knows if I was Diddy, I would have done way more for these kids. Freddie wrote in the caption. Any real ninja would have. You started out just chasing a dream, then it quickly gets snatched away. Made me never want to rap. God gonna have the last laugh. My talent was given to me to touch hearts and homes, and it was silence. You silenced God's plans. Everyone who ever took part will depart horribly from the planet Earth. So it's gone now. He said a lot of people don't understand what I've been through this year alone. I've contemplated unaliving myself 2 or 3 times. He said I didn't picture my brother walking in finding me unalive. I cried a few times thinking about leaving my son because you just get tired of life. It's like no matter what you try to do, you just got to keep battling, and that's the right mindset to have. Ninjas got their foot on your neck, and ninjas want to see you fall. He continued saying, it's these ninjas like Puffy. He my main mother effing reason why I really hate effing life, dog. Please don't even people don't even understand. He said, and making the band was an experience for sure. He wrote in a since deleted post, but the platform and the contracts were all set up for failure of hungry talent. Learning experience, you got to understand that people do whatever you allow them. So don't let your passion drive you to the wrong destination. Now, this wasn't even the one I was looking for, right? He had one that he said that nigga, you gonna get yours. He said he started this shit, bruh. He said, nigga, you gonna get yours. He said, nigga, you gonna get yours. He said, you gonna get yours. He said, you gonna get yours. He said that he was telling DJ Khaled and all them dudes in Miami not to mess with him. He said all types of shit. He really started it, bro. I don't know if he put a hex on Diddy or whatever he said. He said, bruh, you gonna get yours. He said, bruh, you is gonna get yours. You know? And what's happened? Ever since that brother said that shit, it's been downhill for him, bro. It's been downhill. And it's some people that probably um it's some people who probably didn't even make the show, who didn't make the making the band, and they thinking like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I missed the opportunity. No, nigga, you got blessed. You got blessed. That dude is this dude, man, is a cancer, bro. Don't forget, just last year when Mace was trying to tour with Cameron, and he said Diddy owed him some money, and he wouldn't apologize to Diddy. So Diddy stopped Cameron and Mace and Jadakiss whole tour. Let's not forget that. He stopped their whole tour. Let's talk about Mace. Let's talk about Mace. Mace said he was writing when Big died. Baby. He said Bad Boy survived on his pen. And I think we all will say he ain't lying. He said that Diddy wasn't even paying him. He said Diddy wasn't even paying him. He said he had to sit out the shows in order for him just to get paid for doing the shows. So when he got up on BET talking about black power and black togetherness and all this shit, when Nipsey Hussle said these owners, these black owners in this game, is some powerful racists, bro, he was talking about ninjas like him. Come on. He was talking about dudes like him. How you not gonna pay dudes who help your company stay afloat? Everybody he had on Bad Boy. I mean, shit, man. I don't want to hop around, but I'm gonna get to the story. But I just want to kind of paint a small little picture. If you have any ounce of sympathy for this brother, man, I just want to paint a small little picture. If you remember, Craig Mack is the reason Bad Boy got his Bad Boy. It wasn't because of Biggie. It wasn't because solely Puffy. Craig Mack was the talent. They wanted Craig Mack. Craig Mack family should never want for nothing. He let Craig Mack die and even do nothing for the man's funeral, bro. He's the reason Bad Boy is what it is today. Without Craig Mack, Bad Boy it don't exist. It don't exist. Don't forget it. Without Craig Mack, this shit don't exist. Puffy not where he at. Craig Mack passed. He didn't even acknowledge him passing, bro. And people say when Black Rob passed, well, he stopped fucking with Black Rob because he saw Black Rob doing a certain drug in the booth. Help these your brothers, bro. When Loon got out of prison, what he said, Loon, check in with me. Loon said, hell no, I'm gonna go work construction. That's what Loon said. Everything he could have did to keep his artists alive, to financially help his artists, he didn't do it. He used and abused a lot of these artists. He stopped these dudes from making money on tour. Some people believe he unalived some of this artists. I mean, some people believe, I mean, we could just dig so much. I just know so much just from reading and living through a lot of this stuff. Don't forget the origins of Kim Porter. Do y'all know the origins of Kim Porter, bro? I'll be sure is with Kim Porter. And I believe a couple years ago, he revealed that they actually was legally married and nobody knew. I think she's from Columbus, Georgia, same place Dallas Austin is from. Okay. And long story short, is alleged that he took Kim Porter away from Al B. Sure. Right. And women love hypergamy. So they're gonna go for the big fish. Now, Al B. Sure career got destroyed because of Christopher Williams. Christopher Williams got accused, and I know y'all like, well, how the fuck did his career get destroyed because of Christopher Williams? Hold on, let me tell you. What happened was Christopher Williams got in trouble in the hotel room, and he got accused of being Al B. Sure. So they thought it was Al B. Sure. And Al B. Sure name never recovered from those allegations, even though it was "Don't wake me, I'm dreaming." It's the brother Kareem from the bank. Even though he allegedly did it, right? But they said it was Al B. Sure, and his career went down to fizzle. So he went to writing. He wrote a lot on that first Jodeci album. And Kim Porter like, well, I gotta practice hypergamy. She probably like, I'm gonna get with the nigga that's gonna be the mogul, and that's what women do. A lot of times, man, unless a woman really love you for who you are, hypergamy is what they practice. They're always looking for the bigger and the better option. You could be married; they're always looking for bigger and better. You could be the greatest nigga in the universe. They always gonna be looking for something better. That's just their nature, you know. So it's believed that allegedly he made Albie Shore sick. It's believed he made Jamie Foxx sick. It's been put out there because Jamie Foxx made a joke about him. Don't forget he put hands on the UCLA strength and conditioning coach, his son's strength and conditioning coach at UCLA. This is a sick nigga, man.
This is a sick Negro.
I mean, this is what we just talk about on the surface. We ain't got to get into the whole Biggie and shit. We ain't gonna talk about how the East and the West really started beefing. It had shit to do with Biggie and Pac. It had to do with Big Meech, Big Meech, and Puff security guard Wolf in abroad. What I tell y'all, when these dudes be beefing, when a lot of men get into beef, what do they beef about? It's either the money or the women or the combination of the two. It's rarely something outside of that. It's all in that BMF documentary on Stars. That's what really started the major beef. Puff bodyguard got killed because he got emotional over abroad. Come on. And that's what really spawned all that. He's in the middle of everything nasty and demonic in hip hop. He's in the middle of everything nasty and demonic in hip hop. One of the worst things that happened to hip hop. He's in the middle of it. And it's just the honest truth. And you get so much money and you think, oh, I got so much money, I can't be touched. Remember from DMX, Belly, Tommy Buns, his character on DMX. I mean on Belly. He thought he was above the law because he had so much money and power out there in Omaha. But you find out that you don't have no power. You are empowered. You are empowered. And if somebody can empower you, guess what? They can take it away. And we could talk about the whole Biggie situation. And yesterday was the 27th year of life after death. So he got raided on the 27th year of life after death. Ain't really looked out for the man's mama. Ain't looked out for the man's daughter, right? The rumor was the man was about to leave Bad Boy, right? And, he didn't like that. He didn't like it. And don't y'all ever tell me karma not real, bro. Ain't no way this man can sleep with himself at night. No matter. No matter, this man can't sleep with himself at night, man. This man is dangerous. And everybody looked at Suge how they really should have been looking at Diddy. But when you smile, it diffuses a lot of shit. I was watching the Pumping Iron documentary. It was free on YouTube. Don't know if it's still free. And Arnold Schwarzenegger said that he would smile while he was working out. And, it brought, I'm paraphrasing, positive energy. And it so happened one day, somebody was a movie executive and they seen him smiling and thought he had charisma. And I think his first movie was Kindergartner Cop. And just by seeing him smile and enjoy what he was doing lifting weights, they thought he had charisma enough to be a movie star. You know, and that's how he got his opportunity. Magic Johnson. What did Paul Mooney say? He said, that's a grinning nigga. That's a grinning nigga. You know what I'm saying? Why you think Magic got so many great deals? Diddy was able to to put a facade on. Suge was meat and potatoes. He was a face card. You knew what Suge was. Diddy just hid his actions a lot better. But it don't matter. If the Roosters come to home at 12 or at 12 a.m. or 12 high noon, they gonna come home. He gonna pay what he owed. If he flee, he gotta look over your shoulder. Nobody wanna look over their shoulder. Check this shit out. Russell Simmons got served in Bali with a defamation lawsuit. So he out there hiding over in Bali from the shit he done did. You know what I'm saying? The shit that he done did, he still got served with a defamation lawsuit over there. So it doesn't really matter. But this brother is a sick nigga, man. And I'm going to address one more thing before we get into the meat of the potatoes of this, right? And Benzino made a comment on Instagram or wherever he made the comment saying that, black people love tearing down another black guy. And his comment was true. You don't see Brad and Bob and Bill and Tabitha or Katie. You know what I'm saying? Rebecca, Becky. You don't see them online really tearing down Diddy. Same thing they did to Robert Kelly, which I'm not saying he ain't guilty neither. It's your own people that do it. It's your own people that do it. Don't forget it. They will give black people the materials to tear down their own people. And it's just the honest truth. Not saying he don't deserve it. Not saying he deserves your sorrow or he deserves, your prayers or nothing. Hey, I ain't God. Right? But once they give you the material, the black community will tear down their own. They will. They will tear down their own people, man. And we are we are determining he's guilty before his day in court. And like I said, that's us. We gonna tear your ass down, especially with social media. We gonna joke, we gonna talk shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't take shit serious this generation. But let's get to the story. Guns found at Sean Diddy Combs, LA, and Miami properties during the federal search, sources say. An attorney for the music mogul said Combs will continue to fight every single day to clear his name and called Monday's search a gross overuse of military level force, which we all can agree to that. Says federal agents found firearms during the search of the property belonging to Sean Diddy Combs in both LA and Miami. See, okay, this is what you get, right? And I'm gonna get to Suge's comments before we switch lanes. This is what you get. They want to put as many cases on you. So if one case don't stick, the next they at least gonna stick you. How they got Al Capone? Like Al Capone and all them dudes, that's the reason why the RICO law exists, because gangsters was smart. So they couldn't get them with the drugs. They couldn't catch them red-handed in the act. They could not catch them red-handed in the act. They couldn't catch them. So what they get Al Capone with? Tax evasion. Not too long after that, then you start getting the Rockefeller law, the RICO law. You start getting those law, conspiracy. As long as we get somebody to say, or enough people to say we seen you with it, even though we didn't catch you with it, we can say you was with it and get you a whole bunch of years. That's what it is in the meat and potatoes of it. Right. So they stack all these charges up. So let's say he do beat the SA charge, or he do beat, the trafficking charge. Then we got gun charges. We might have money laundering charges. We might have fleeing charge. They gonna stack up so many charges against him. What the feds do is deplete your bank account, because you gonna be fighting. They deplete your bank account, And then they stack so many charges up where they gonna get time out of you. This is why they got a 99% conviction rate is because, or 97, 98. It's not because of police work. It's because of liars and snitches. And a large percent of their snitches are liars. I don't know if y'all ever heard that song by the great Alabama rapper Mr. Biggs. He said, man, I'm going to court. They got niggas telling on me I ain't never seen before. Yeah, I saw. He said, yeah, I bought some dope before. I bought some dope from him. Yeah, I sold him some dope. Niggas in court telling on me I ain't never seen before. You know what I'm saying? Go check that shit out. Mr. Biggs, take that shit to trial. He talks about the exact same conspiracy laws. He said, man, I'm in court and I'm some niggas telling on me that I ain't never seen before. See, that tell you, well, the feds got a 97, 98% conviction rate. It ain't because of police work, buddy. It ain't even because of snitches. The lying majority of their cases made on lies. You know, they find somebody in the feds that might went to high school with you, might have been on the same. Oh yeah, I bought a whole kilo from you. That's conspiracy. Because they couldn't catch Al Capone. They couldn't catch the old Italian mobsters. What's the old Italian mobster that claimed like he was insanity? Wasn't he in the Godfather of Harlem? In public, he would claim insanity. Behind the scenes, he would be running a whole Italian or mob operation. Y'all gonna learn something today, just a little bit. He said Homeland Security investigation executes warrants out of the U.S. District of the Southern District of New York in Monday and seized his phones in Miami before he was scheduled to depart for a trip to the Bahamas. He was going on a trip. The music mogul was subject of a federal criminal investigation among several lawsuits filed against him in the recent months. A source familiar with the matter told NBC News. So all that spawned this. Now, at the end of the day, when they tell you it's cheaper to pay right now than wait down the line, I would humbly agree. Had he just gave Cassie what she wanted, this probably would have stayed under wraps a little bit longer. Maybe had he just did a Kim Porter to Cassie, hey, maybe you just go ahead and, he wouldn't be dealing with this. I mean, allegedly he didn't, kind of deleted he didn't deleted a couple people around here. You know what I'm saying? I just saying that's just the word on the streets, allegedly. So, well, this one, what he tell Goku before they fought the androids when he didn't destroy the Red Ribbon Army in Dragon Ball? He said Trunks told him, "This is one battle you wish you would have finished to the end, Goku."
Swore for God and two white men.
Wait, what?
You need to
He said sources said 3 women and a man. Oh man.
It's all Jermaine phone. It's always Jermaine phone.
Oh man, yeah, that little producer and shit, man. All you got, man. All this stem from is not the man. You should have just paid him what he owed. And I ain't talking about pay him in Diddy bucks neither. The federal officials in Manhattan relations to allegations to trafficking, sexual assault, and solicitation, distribution of illegal narcotics and firearms. So I'm telling you, when they can't get you on the essay, they want to make sure they get you on the dope, the money, and now they saying that he had like a drug mule allegedly that played basketball in Syracuse. Don't forget, one of the 3 women was a woman back from an MCA party in the 90s. Like, okay, man, dude, this crazy. You could be kicking it with a woman today in 2024, 15 years down the line, right? 15 years down the line, she could be like, well, Chuck did this to me in the room. Knowing that she consent, they giving women so much power. Why as a woman would you even take accountability? You can't fucking miss, bruh.
He was a fat Faison liar.
You can't miss. You can't miss. They about to make it where the Republicans about to make it where, Like if a woman say, well, this your baby, you got to take care of that baby till birth. And she want to decline the rights to, I was listening to Dennis Sperling speak on this. If she want to decline the rights to a prenatal a DNA test, which you can get those and get a DNA test while the baby is in the womb, okay. But if she don't want to have that because she deems that unsafe, you could financially be responsible to the baby's birth and you get the results. And the DNA results was 30% of them, I believe, ain't the father, the guy who's supposed to be the father. You don't get none of that money reimbursed. Man, this is why dudes getting the hell out the West, bro. All this California liberal laws is out cold. He said it was not immediately clear what kind of firearms were found, who they belong to. Aaron Dyer, an attorney at Combs, described Monday's search as gross or everywhere at that. He said there is no excuse for excessive show of force and hostility exhibited by authorities or the way of his children and employees were treated, Dyer said. The police don't care. Mr. Combs was never detained but spoke to and cooperated with authorities. It was just a search. So since November, Combs has been the subject of numerous civil lawsuits following the suit from his former romantic partner, Cassie, who accused him of, doing what he did. I ain't gonna lie, this picture crispy as hell though. Nigga probably told his wife, "Look at me, I'm at Diddy house. Yeah, I told you we was gonna do something today. We was gonna do something before do something." So and then obviously they gonna have a woman write the article. All right, but that ain't even the funniest shit that I won't say the funniest shit. Let me stop. That ain't even the most ironic shit out of all of this, right? Apparently, Suge Knight has something to say about these things, right? And Suge Knight let us know that it was not about Diddy searches. According to Suge Knight, who's been quite the chatty patty, all right? He's been quite the chatty patty over the since he started that damn podcast, right? And he basically said that they were raiding the house for evidence that tied bigger names or more powerful men's names to to you know they were looking at they were basically destroying evidence of more powerful people's names. I don't know what all this shit popping up for. Come on. These websites just do the most. So we gotta let this shit load. But they were basically trying to take evidence that was linking more powerful names to this case. And that's what he said. I'm trying to get to it, man. I don't know what's going on with this page. So I was just looking at it, but then I clicked on it. So I don't know what happened. So I'm trying to get to the post. Let me see. Hold on. Let's see if we can pull it up on X. But yeah, he said they was pretty much looking for evidence that tied, that tied people, that was tied people bigger, to the scandal. So I didn't even know I wasn't following Suge, big worm, big perm. I don't give a damn.
That's my pleasure.
He said the people I think that raided today wasn't for Diddy. It was to destroy incriminating stuff on powerful men. So that's what Suge had to say. And I wouldn't put shit past him neither. I wouldn't put shit past him, and Suge's probably right. This how they work. You would think probably Diddy had some backup files, you would probably think. So let me read some comments. And then we'll kind of switch over to Drake and J.Cole. I'll speak on that for a second. End off on Cardi B and we get up out of here or take Q&A. Drizzy, salute. J.Cole overrated. Shout out to Benjamin Foe. Shout out to Memphis, man. He used to be from Detroit. That motherfucker from Memphis now, man. Hold on.
Nah, that ain't it, y'all.
Chuck, what's going on? He said the dealer might be done. Yeah. He said May 3rd, I was more power. Was that with G Unit, wasn't it? I don't remember nothing past Harlem World. Welcome back. I remember that. Diddy, the new OJ. I don't know about that. OJ still out here free. Who was saying that Chopper? Yeah, no, it wasn't Chopper. Chopper just got arrested for trafficking. Funny you bring that up, Wookie Wook. Chopper just got arrested. He probably snitched on Diddy. He just got arrested for that was Fred. Remember, Fred got into the fight, and I hate showing brothers mug shots. This ain't what I do, but this is just the story. I'm not gonna show the brother, man. I'm not gonna try to show the brother's mug shot. I'm not. I don't want to show brothers mug shots. That's not what I want to do. Said former the band member, the Choppers, reportedly arrested with being a pimp in Las Vegas. I just say that, right? And we know pimping is dead because now if they say you pimping, it's also considered trafficking. So the women gonna tell anyway. So that's considered a trap. So he probably snitching on Diddy too. Diddy like, damn.
Put your stupid ass over nothing.
Hey, come on, man. We supposed to be brothers.
Come on, Diddy like, damn. But Fred was the one that got into the fight with Ness. Diddy kept Ness and Baps around. They ghost wrote for him. Yeah. Diddy done for me. Yeah, making the band. Yup. The Fred, the one that fought Ness, the turtle looking motherfucker. The one that looked like Bowser. He said Diddy behind Biggie Smalls, allegedly. Diddy. Yeah, man. And what's so funny, the beef between Biggie and Pac ain't had shit to really do. It really had to do with the Quad Studio situation. Hey, all that Haitian Jack shit. What's so funny is Art of Dialogue did an interview with one of the dudes. I think he stayed in Puritan on Detroit. He was saying, and he basically said that when Tupac did that song and revealed that Haitian Jack was a snitch, he said, "Let me tell you about a nigga a snitch named Haitian Jack." He said that saved his life because they thought he was the one that was snitching, and he said Pac saved my life by revealing that Haitian Jack was a snitch. So, Pac was a live ass nigga, boy. Biggie was right, really not to respond to that nigga. Like nobody really knew what happened no, outside in, we don't know what really happened at Quad Studios. Biggie was just like he was running with some raw niggas, but Brooklyn niggas known for being grimy as hell though. Brooklyn niggas, and then look how grimy Diddy is. So you think they probably didn't set up Pac, and then them niggas started trying to steal his style and shit. Let's not forget that. They started trying to steal the nigga style. Versace and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then nigga said, "I fucked your bitch." I was like, "Oh shit." And what's so cold-blooded about it? Y'all niggas should probably like, "Oh, Faith didn't do it." Now y'all seeing how these women moving? Y'all seeing how these women moving? Hell yeah, she did. She did that shit. Hell yeah.
Swear for God and two white men.
Wait, what?
I read a story on Instagram. I don't know if it was true. And the woman said, "Oh, my husband was gonna make money on my birthday, so I went to a orgy in Atlanta and got plowed by 20 dudes." Oh man. Come on, man. Once you understand how women think, man, I don't think any of you will be dumb enough to marry you. You catch a release like the brother Black Ram 313, you pump and dump. Whatever one you consider, they the same thing. Most of you niggas be ready to die over these hoes.
Tripping over this bitch.
That's my bitch, nigga.
I'll die for that pussy.
Oh, is that?
Yeah. That's most of you niggas out here, man. Once you really see what they are for what they are, you gotta treat a bird like a bird, like the brother AQ say, baby. These women, the majority of these women are birds, bro. And I always tell y'all to approach every woman you meet like a hoe. Just treat it like she a hoe. Just come in with the expectations where she a hoe, you'll never be let down. Not necessarily mean she a hoe, but come in with the expectation like she a hoe, man. That way, you ain't let down. He said, "Why don't we see Star?" Oh man, come on, I ain't talking about that. I blocked him. Why am I popping up in the chat? Oh, it's rock with Suge Knight more than Diggy. Casino for Life made me realize Suge did a lot of good things for artists, even though he was in the street. He just handled shit streetwise. He just was a street nigga that wanted control. He didn't know how to handle shit with lawyers. And that's the one thing that's why Eazy-E would have been so successful. Say what you want to say about Jerry Heller. Jerry Heller, made Eazy-E realize that, on the corporate level, man, we can't go shoot and kill motherfuckers, man. If you want to go shoot and kill Suge Knight, what happened when we beef with Jimmy Iovine at Interscope? We beefing with Russell at Def Jam. You can't go in there and just kill everybody and be successful in this business. You got to learn to, kill these dudes with the business side. And that's what Diddy had balance. Diddy was a grimy motherfucker, but Diddy knew how to kill niggas with the business side. Shout out to Garcino. Them people coming for Diddy. So yeah, you gotta pay the piper when you sell your soul, my brother. It's when you sell your soul, bro, they're going to come cash in, bro. That day gonna come. You're gonna have a lot of fun. But the devil always cashes in.
Guilty. That nigga is guilty.
Don't forget that. Bobby 2 times salute. 50 Cent did it. 50 Cent going crazy. Diddy, we running this city, send the cops and what did it say? The cops and the feds to come get me. If you leave me dead, coming with me. I love 2 things: my family, my music. Mike co-write, Mike produce it. I ain't gonna lie, I had that Bad Boys Diddy Family, the second album. That shit was fire. Take this money. Black Rob killed that. Let's get it, bro. Oh my good. Black Rob was talented as fuck. Yeah, conspiracy a motherfucker. Force you to take a plea. Yeah, conspiracy is just getting a whole bunch of motherfuckers to lie on your ass. There you go. If you wonder what conspiracy is, get a whole bunch of people to lie on you. Jay Cash, what's going on, homie? He said they said Diddy gonna try to go to Cape Verde or some island that don't have extradition agree. Oh yeah, that's what the mobster did. What's the mobster that they said that was fucking with a lot of the ESPN fighters and shit, man? What's his name? The Irish mobster. That's what he's doing in Saudi Arabia. He better off going to Saudi Arabia, bro. They're already doing that weird shit and allegedly, paying U.S. women, a whole bunch of money to come number 1 and number 2 on their ass.
Nah, that ain't it, y'all.
I think they did settle. I think he did pay Cassie, but he waited too late to pay Cassie. Had he paid Cassie before she talked, none of this happen right now. I'm telling y'all, that nigga from the bed, Fred, he put a hex on him. He cursed him. He told him. Yeah, Diddy Bucks, that shit was crazy. He put a curse. He said, ever since he said that, it been downhill for that. He knew this shit was coming. He said, "What's up, why?" He said they said 2024 is the year a lot of stuff is gonna come out in Hollywood. Yeah, the Me Too movement The Me Too movement was meant to trip up Bill Cosby and a couple people, bro. Anytime you give people that feel like they're oppressed, you give them power or a little bit of power, they're gonna abuse it. That's what you're seeing with the women of America. Their mothers and grandmothers was telling, men run everything, and they want to control us and they want to dominate us. Go get your degrees, go be your own woman, go get your own stuff. And now this shit is backfiring. Anytime you give the oppressed power, they abuse it. That's why they don't want to give black people no power. They feel like they're gonna go 100% and abuse it. Can't say that they lying.
Swear for God and 2 white men.
Wait, what?
You need to
But that's what women doing. They give them a little. Men fought for a lot of white men fought for women to have rights, and they're abusing it. The Me Too movement is just the next chapter. Now it's a large portion of young men that's choosing to abstain from sex. And I don't really want to get deep into this because I really could get deep into this. Pause.
We's moving, Mr. Boss Man. We's moving.
pause, nigga.
But like once you really look at the immigrants coming in or the migrants that's coming in, they coming in because y'all ain't fucking enough. Y'all ain't the birth rate is down. Elon Musk, every time I hear Elon Musk talk, he talks about how the birth rate in America is declining and death rate is rising. There's not enough babies being born. So what are they gonna go do? They're gonna get, they letting these foreign people into the country so they could be the new Democrats. You got black people revolting against, they've never been high voters. And now the ones that were voters, they were attached to the Democratic Party. Now they not even attached to the Democratic Party no more. So what they got to do? They got to get people that procreate. They need military. And they talking about giving these people emergency voting power off the rip. So why wouldn't you vote in high numbers for the people that's giving you iPhones, that's giving you $9,000 to live? Man, come on, man. Y'all gotta open your eyes up, bro. While y'all beefing about Cheesecake Factory and who independent and men don't need women and women don't need men, they are coming in with the replacement plan. This deep. That's why they letting them in. They coming in with the replacement man. The Venezuelans. And a lot of y'all be going to Colombia thinking y'all fucking on Colombian women and they be Venezuelan. You know, but you know what? That's just a whole nother motherfucking story, man.
Yeah.
Said J. Cole been corny since 2000. I'm gonna get there. A lot of these powerful white men are doing the same thing Diddy is doing. They just more slick. Man, everybody gonna answer for what they did. Dan Snyder need to go ahead and go down from Nickelodeon. Everybody gonna answer. Yo, karma might not always be visual. Everybody gonna answer for what they done, bro. Like it or not, we all got to answer for our sins. We all got to answer for them. Niggas be like, what did I do to deserve this? Nigga, you did a bunch of shit.
You owe me, man.
I don't owe you shit.
You owe me, Franklin.
It's God. I owe you. What did I ever do to deserve this? You done scam 25 grandmas and shit out there, goddamn, and they out damn pension and shit. You done rob 5 liquor stores. Come on, man. You done left 5 baby mamas to be single mothers, man. You talking about what the fuck I did. Okay, man, New Best, stay with the woman 2 to 4 years and on to the next. I mean, that's what it is. Pump and dump, man. A lot of these women are pump and dump, bro. You know, it's just honest to truth, bro. They got a bunch of options, and you know, they got a bunch of resources. Women got a bunch of resources. I didn't see it growing up. The light bill be $1,000. You just go to church and sign a form, and they pay the whole shit. They ain't helping no men out, bro. I'm telling you. Hey, man, all smarter than us. They crazy. Yeah, they understood. God gave you a 5,000 round drum in your ball sack, man. You ain't supposed to, you supposed to be out here shooting that motherfucker off. They only can have one baby at a time. Yeah, Uncle Ruckus, that was, I don't even know. I was trying to look for another drop, but I found that one. He said, what video you seen where they said the woman going to Saudi? Man, go look on his social media, bro. You'll find it. If you can't find it, just DM me. Yeah. That's why all them black women going over there getting detained and shit. I wanna piss on you. Drip, drip, drip. I wanna use your face as a porta potty on my body, on your face. Drip, drip, drip.
More do you want from me? Oh my God.
He said Life After Death dropped the same day as Diddy House got ready. Yeah. 27 years ago. And shout out to Diplomat Immunity, which was a great album, and 2 was great too. Diplomat Immunity dropped 21 years ago yesterday as well too. Cameron's one of my favorite rappers of all time. I love Joel Santana. Another great album by him was the only great album was solo album was What the Game Was Missing. That's one of my teen classics right there. I was a huge Joel Santana fan. I expected more out of Joel's, honestly. We all expected more out of Lloyd Banks. That era was crazy. Joel's, Lloyd Banks, that was a crazy era. But he should have been shot for release Rotten Apple though. But you know what? Immigrants in Dallas like a motherfucker. Yeah, y'all Governor Wheels in Texas ain't bullshitting though. Zoe Life, what's going on, my boy? How life's treating you? I ain't seen you in a minute. Renardo, what's going on? Yeah, we in here. Prime example, what you do in the dark will come to the light. That's why it's important to be righteous. This is why I keep God in my life. Absolutely. Most of these niggas don't believe in shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep God in your life. You got to keep, sometimes it's best to stay in the house, play the video game. You know what I'm saying? Trust and believe me. Sometimes it's best to stay and read. Sometimes it's best to stay in. You ain't missing nothing, young man. You ain't missing shit. And if I had to give you advice, man, look here. If you're going to go to the club, just parking lot pimp. Can't hear the bitches in the club anyway. Life hack. If I was like 21, 23, 24, the bar. The bar. All you got to do is spot the single woman by herself. The bar. The bar. Come on, man. You might find a solid woman in the bar too, as long as she ain't a regular. But we'll talk about that another time. Prime example, what you doing? Yeah, I read that when he said, shout out to my boy Jalen, man. Man, they ain't gonna pay my boy Dak. Y'all is crazy for not paying the kid Dak Prescott, man. Come on, man. Pay his money.
He's rich. He is rich.
What?
He's got his own money. And baby, when I tell you he's got his own money, I mean the boy has got his own money. You did it this time. You hit the jackpot.
Come on, pay my man. The church don't even never help, man. No, I know some good churches, man. But no, they don't. They don't. I know some churches from when I used to live in the hood, man. Yeah, I know some churches, man, that they help everybody. But most of the time, you're right. Where Diddy at? I heard he went on vacation. He in the Bahamas or some shit. I just read that. He said 21. Dang, time flies. 21 years. They didn't feel like that, bruh. 21 years. Drake co-signed Sexy Red's enough said. Her mama fine as hell, though. Yeah. Her mama fine in a motherfucker. Man, I stand on business on that. The mama. I don't know. I become somewhat of a cougar hunter, man. I need to slow down out here. I need to slow down on the cougars.
It's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
Lion's still gonna be cold. I wish. I still ain't talking cash shit about the Lion. I might go to a couple games this time. I've been to 1,000 though. I used to work at that motherfucker. But let's talk about Kendrick and J.Cole. Now, apparently, I ain't gonna lie, man. That first Shooter song by Drake, I had never heard it before. I'm not a Drake fan, right? I'm not a Drake detractor, but I'm not a Drake fan. All right. I love J. Cole, but at some point, I don't know what happened to the nigga. Right. That's what I will say. I don't know what happened to him. His production got lazy. You know what I'm saying? His production got real lazy. And I think he was trying to do a lot of his production itself. It just got too much of the same thing, right? And we can admit Drake is talented. Now I will not lie. He's a talented artist. I don't consider him a rapper, right? And he's not a great battle rapper. And that's okay. Why do I need to be a great battle rapper, right? When I'm the most fruitful rapper out there now, financially, right? He's grossed more money, he's broke records and all that. And a lot of people say, well, that's because he's Jewish and all that. Hey, I'll let y'all go ahead and debate that. But his longevity and being relevant, y'all want to say it's because of ghostwriters? Fine. Go ahead and get that same criticism of weak ass Kanye West. I fuck with Drake before Kanye West. But that's just me. But I'm not a Kanye West fan. Especially this shit that he on now. Y'all talk about keeping God first. He used God. He used God for financial profit and then went back to being an ignorant piece of shit. Okay? But I'm not here to talk about Kanye West. But at the end of the day, I think rap need this, And also, one of my homies from New Orleans was pointing out on Facebook, he was saying, hope you're listening. He was pointing out that a lot of rappers are unfollowing Drake. I seen Rick Ross unfollow Drake. I seen a lot of these rappers are kind of like really unfollowing Drake or whatever. So I don't know what's going on. I like the album he did with 21 Savage. That shit low key was dope, even though he made 21 Savage sing and all that shit. But I mean, at the end of the day, Drake can't really do nothing with Kendrick Lamar. In a battle rap, you put them in a room together, you can give him his ghostwriters and do what you want. He can't fuck with Kendrick Lamar. J. Cole stands a chance. He's really, but he's not that. He's humbly aggressive. Like for J. Cole to really manifest to beat Kendrick Lamar, no doubt he possesses the talent. But he in a real good place. He eating almond milk and shit. Yeah, me too. But he's in a really good place right now in his life. Real natural place, real cool guy. He just got caught in a stray. But he would really have to get aggressive with Kendrick Lamar to be able to beat him. Right? He would need to be aggressive with him. But and he was basically saying it's the big three, Drake, me, and Kendrick, and I want to do a song with YB Steel and all this shit. And Kendrick like, man, fuck that. And fuck a big three. Nigga, it's just big me. Not, Kendrick was just chilling. He waited 4 months and apparently Metro Boomin got beef with Drake. And is Future beefing with Drake too? Is Future beefing with Drake too? Like, I mean, that's funny. Because a lot of Future success, like the commercial success, is tied to Drake. Now, overall, as a musician, I mean, I thought Dirty Sprite 2 and, some of his mixtapes early on, I mean, Beast Mode 2. What's the one that Honest was on? I mean, he got classic shit without Drake. You know what I'm saying? He got classic shit without Drake. Future is a Hall of Fame. He's a nigga that, they had a rap Hall of Fame. He's in there. I cannot deny Future is my nigga, man. I ain't gonna lie. Dirty Sprite 2 really opened my eyes for real, for real. I was on the mixtape shit and all that, but you know what I'm saying? And then he got to be relevant. He got like 20 kids, so, he got to stay relevant. But nonetheless, I didn't per se care for the song. Like Metro Boomin improved the beat, because that beat been out there. Y'all know, Babyface Ray and Team Eastside in Detroit had used that beat. And I think they song was better than that one. But I didn't think Kendrick diss per se was weak. I think that shit was a warning shot. And I don't think Drake wanted nothing to do with it. Now, Drake went on stage basically saying, well, I'm the GOAT and I'm this, that, and the nah. If you didn't want to step to Pusha T, I don't think you want to step to Kendrick Lamar. And I ain't saying that Pusha T is lesser than Kendrick Lamar, and I ain't saying that Kendrick Lamar is lesser than Pusha T. I'm just saying Pusha T wasn't even in his fucking prime. And you couldn't do shit with him. You didn't want to choose to do shit with him. So Kendrick Lamar, he got a whole coast on his back. He got Dr. Dre behind him, Eminem behind him, production-wise behind him, DJ Mustard, all that West Coast shit. They gonna stand on business. And he ain't gonna need no ghostwriters to beat, Drake. And now if you go back to Pimp a Butterfly, was it that album where he came out with the I Promise I Wouldn't Tell? Yeah, I was sharing bars like a bottom bunk in a 2-man cell. I think that nigga was talking about Drake. Now that I think, well, I thought he was talking about Drake at the time anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't really think, Drake got more to King Kunta, thank you. Drake got more to lose fucking with Kendrick Lamar. Now, Kendrick Lamar is by far the more superior rapper. But one might say Drake is the superior artist. And one of the reasons that Drake is a superior artist is because he constantly puts out music. He aligns himself with somebody. Constantly, Kendrick Lamar, he kind of like Fabulous. He kind of like Fabulous. Fabulous longevity, nobody really talks about. But Fabulous was a nigga that, Fabulous be chilling for about a year or two. Then he'd drop some hard ass shit. He'd drop a great album or a solid album. And then go away about 2 or 3 years and then come back again. Fabulous was very, very he was very consistent in how he dropped his music. He's always innovated with the times. And Kendrick Lamar kind of remind me of Fabulous. He ain't gonna flood you with a whole bunch of music like Future or a whole bunch of features like Future and Drake. He's just great. When he pops out and he does music, it's just explosive. It's great. And everything he does is different. So for a guy that allegedly doesn't use ghostwriters, you know what I'm saying? He did steal a song allegedly, but that Rihanna song, I'm geeked and I'm fired up, but I don't know how that lawsuit went, right? Or the producer was accused of it. But the one thing about it is that none of his music sounds the same. Even you go to Section 101 album, whatever that was, that sounded different than Good City Mad Kid. That sounded different to Pimp a Butterfly. That sounded different to Damn. That sounded different from Miles Morales and the Big Stepper. So his music is constantly different. And I think that's just because he takes time away from the thing. But Drake don't want them problems. And I really think J.Cole, and he married, he had a peaceful point, but kind of rap kind of need this. Rap need a battle royale. I really do think rap need this battle. And I think Drake needs to get on the winning aspect of a battle. I mean, yeah, he beat Meek, but like Meek was supposed to be a battle rapper, and Meek just laid down. Meek literally just laid down like a bitch. I just call it. I like Meek. Meek got a great set of music, a nice little catalog. It ain't like these three, but it's a good catalog. Championships, that's classic. Love that album. Right? Dreams Worth More Than Nightmare. That was another great one. His first one, great album too. He got a nice little run. But, I think this kind of what rap need at this point. And I think Drake needs a major victory. And when you look back at somebody like Jay-Z, him and Jay-Z are more comparable than you know. Jay-Z, either shied away from guys like LL Cool J, right? Kind of, was overshined by like DMX, 50 Cent, Eminem. I mean, he was at a Nelly, Ja Rule. He was at a time where, Jay was at a time where his longevity is why he was so great. But if you look at the competition, LeBron, Michael, that Drake and Jay-Z went through, you can't even compare it. Jay-Z first album dropped at a time where Pac and Big was dominating the music, the rap scene. And on top of that, Nas in 94 still had one hits dropped. Some people think the greatest rap album, Illmatic, of all time. So think about, this time like he dropped, Reasonable Doubt. It was well after that. There was a lot of Wu-Tang and LL, he was in the second life of his career. And I mean, you had, Mobb Deep was one of the best duos. I mean, Outkast was doing their thing. I mean, Jermaine Dupri was doing. Don't forget, like Master P was out here. This is No Limit Studio. Just P say, that shit was funny. But for people who remember that skit, like people forget how big Master P was back then too. Think about that for a minute, y'all. So right before when Jay-Z was trying to break through and right when he dropped, it was nasty work out there. It was nasty work. And then, he like, oh, I'm about to, Reasonable Doubt, or I'm about to take off. Then here come fucking DMX. You know what I'm saying? And don't forget, Puff was live in the well too. Him and Mace was doing his thing. Then next thing you know, Eminem. You like, God damn. Nelly, Ja Rule. I know y'all don't like to acknowledge Ja, but y'all got to give Ja his motherfucking credit, man.
Yo.
50 Cent had one of the hardest, and don't forget, man, one of the most underrated drops, we always bring this up, was Shine. It was Shine, man. Shine had a hard-ass drop. Just Diddy ended that shit, didn't he? Diddy did the boy bowl. That's another name to the list. Diddy did bowl. We done named about 1,000 Negroes. We done named 1,000 Negroes that he did wrong. So yeah, Jay-Z had a tough road to being a superior rapper. I mean, even if we think after that time period, don't forget, here come T.I., Jeezy, Rick Ross, trap rap. Oh, don't forget my boy Trick Dallas, though. Trick Daddy, I'm from Detroit. You got your ass from Detroit, but Trick Daddy still is my nigga. Yeah, Trick gonna have to come whoop my ass. Trick Daddy still is my nigga. So you gotta think about that, all the shit that he went up against. And then, after trap rap, and then you had Lil Wayne. Here come this little midget we thought, was just a wobbly wop. Then this nigga he turned into a beast. Then you got Kendrick, then you got Cole, then you got Future, then you got Drake. You like, Jesus Christ, that's how long this nigga been around. This how long he been around is crazy, bro. Crazy.
I'm from everywhere, baby. Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, uptown, downtown. Oh, yeah, from everywhere. Switzerland.
Hell yeah, Jay-Z from everywhere. He from every era. So, well, yeah, rap need this, man. And, Drake should respond. And, I don't think they the type of people that nobody gonna get hurt. So, yeah, I think they should respond, man. This would be a nice little battle if, Cole want to jump in there. If not, I love to see it. I love to see it, bro. It's good for the game. Drake really want to forge his name in history as, as a true artist. He'd never be a lyricist, but as a true artist, then yeah. Some guys just can't be nothing more than artists. You can't be a lyricist. You can't be an MC. You can't be up there with Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, Jay-Z, Nas, and some of them other niggas. Drake just got too much, ghostwriting shit going against him. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. But hey, some people say, these new generations, they try to change the meaning of rap now. They try to change the meaning of it and shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, you ain't got to be a artist, MC no more. You could just be an artist, and nobody cares about the 5 elements of hip hop anymore. I mean, that's old shit. Nobody's watching Break 'em and Crush Groove anymore, and you're like, man, shut your ass up. You know what I'm saying? Like, shut your ass up. He said J.Cole started going downhill for your eyes. So this is the last album I heard. I ain't gonna cap. He said, "What's good, CJ?" A coworker told me a story about when an independent woman goes wrong. This woman was getting put on her out in public, and nobody helped her. One guy said he prayed for her. Yep, that's how it's coming to, man. You know, you've been hearing cases about where I forget what they call it, where if somebody is like in distress and you try to give them CPR and they could turn around and sue you for like SA or something like that. Like, yeah, man, I'm on my business. I don't hold no door. Hold doors open for old people. Yeah, yeah. If you ain't with me, I ain't about to help you. Hell no. Yeah, the women don't need our protection, man. They independent. They got it. F Drake, unless you older woman, man, nope. Fuck Drake, Kanye feeding white man ribs in the back of his car using God name for profit. Yep. I don't know about the real part. Chuck Salute, he said rappers be so corny unfollowing each other. I mean, that's what everybody doing now. When you break up, you unfollow. Remember, you used to write a girl a letter, you used to tell her friend, or she used to tell your friend. I remember this girl broke up with me on Valentine's Day. Boy, that broke my fucking heart. Man, I could say some real foul ass shit, but you know what? I'm healed. I can say some real foul shit. All y'all that unfollow me, I ain't gonna lie. The shit that the old CJ would have said, yeah, it'd been some ignorant shit. I ain't even gonna cap. What I was gonna say was gonna be some wild shit, man.
Gangsters, what's up, guys?
He said rappers come, that's what the kids do now. He said, I don't know why they unfollowing Drake, but I do know since not like my junior year of high school that ninja been grooming females apparently. Hey, that ain't nothing new. Didn't Elvis do that too? I don't get niggas infatuation with young women, bro. A lot of them don't even know how to clean themselves, bro. Come on, man. Real talk. And then young women got more bodies than the average like 50-year-old woman, they say. They coming out of high schools with more bodies than Brother Moonzone on the goddamn wire.
One more thing. Price of the brick going up.
He said they unfollowing cause Drake was has a thing going after his homeboy's chick. Why you think him and Future not cool? He said he has a thing going after his home. Oh, he a motherfucking what you call them niggas, man? I don't know what they call them. I don't know what I'm about to call them. He like one of them niggas that like to follow up behind yeah. I had a couple niggas we was cool with back in the day, man. That used to. I was just speaking on that in a video I'm gonna upload on Free Game 89, man. Check that out. The links in the link tree to my other channel, my Detroit channel. Check it out, Motor City Sports Talk. Oh, that's in link tree, right? And I had a homie we used to go to school for. He was notorious known for just fucking with girls that we fuck with. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, man, that's Hollywood. Hollywood is like that, bro. I just told y'all the story of Kim Porter. Hollywood is like that. Oh, think about what Suge Knight said about Dallas Austin, Left Eye, and was it Chili? Yeah, think about what he said about them three. Hollywood is known for doing that, bro. You know what I'm saying? G Herbo brought a shot girl into the game. Tank had her, the fighter, and then, she with G Herbo right now. They known for doing that, bro. I don't know niggas infatuation. I mean, I used to be, used to wanting to get something that ain't nobody used to have. Now they want, what everybody else done had. Shit, that's like you walking into a restaurant with a porn star in your arm. I really don't understand niggas that do that shit. He see you with her, now he interested in her. Like, that shit wild. And like I said, I homies used to be like that, bro. Like that shit mad weird to me, bro. Out of all the coochie in the world, bro. Like, I think that's just some weird activity. I just say that. The video Kanye feeding the white man ribs was crazy. Hey, send that to me. Boy, I will clip that up. He said neither Drake or Cole could even walk the same straight line as Kendrick. He said, I thought Kendrick diss was trash. No, I mean, it was what it was. I think it was trash. I thought it was the best thing about the song because Future couldn't find the beat to save his motherfucking life on that song. Almond Milk, a Black Hippie. Yeah. I kind of dabble in almond milk. I ain't tripping. Hey, rice dream milk used to be my shit back in the day because I was lactose. J. Cole said it's a big three, but the only looks as Drake as an equal. Oh, okay, that kind of went over my head. Like, okay, you had to get sliced up. He said, "F it, Dak. As long as the league quit letting the Cowboys rob the Lions, I'm good. Man, they gonna keep robbing us, nigga. They been robbing us for years, bro." Support the channel, Venmo, CJ Good 313, same as Cash App, CJ Good 313. Appreciate it. Drake, Jay Z. I got Jay, bro. I got Jay. Yeah, Jay got Jay. Jay just, I just already told you why I got Jay. Yeah, Drake ain't got on Jay level. He said, that's some cornball BS though. If true, y'all sleep with y'all homies woman when y'all can literally have any woman, any of those guys DMs. Most of today's women, they gonna go every time, and that's yeah, and they have the accessibility. I mean, I feel like all dudes do. I think a lot of dudes just like to. I don't know what it is, man. I don't even look at my homeboy girl that way, bro. I don't even hang with niggas no more though. But you know what I'm saying? Like, even I went out with this chick the other couple weeks ago. I kind of met her at Dave and Buster's. They was out with their little crew, whatever. And she had, it was out with a few female friends. It was cool. I ain't even looking at her female friend like that. I don't even do that, bro. I don't even disrespect women like that, bro. I wouldn't even do that. When I'm out with a woman, I ain't about to disrespect her like that. If she have some friends and try to look at the friend like, nah, I don't even play them games, bro. That's just me. Some niggas don't care. Some niggas don't care. I mean, hey, get y'all some niggas that rob a call. 50 Cent and Jay. I don't know, man. I probably still pick Jay, but that's I don't know. I don't know, man. I love 50, man. I don't know, man. Jay just got so much body of work. He don't want to go at Kendrick. Yeah, that nigga told a whole monologue on stage about Kendrick instead of just dropping a beef song, a rebuttal. Pusha T forced Drake to be a dad to a porn star, by the way.
Nah, that ain't it, y'all.
Yeah, it was Kid Kuti. Salute. Future took an L to Russell Wilson, though. Did he? I don't know if he took an L to Russell Wilson. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, Russell Wilson got his leftovers. That's how some people look at it. I mean, that depends how you look at it, bro. I ain't tripping, man. I mean, certain women bring out certain qualities in certain dudes, and certain men bring out other qualities in women. But I take Sierra wear the pants in that relationship. But let's speak on Cardi B real quick before we slide out of here, because I said I was gonna slide out of here. So Cardi B, she made some headlines about saying that she's no longer a feminist and that women should go 50-50 with a man. And women got mad. You know what I'm saying? Women got mad about the shit and whatever it was. But I mean, at the end of the day, if I want to take care of a woman, hold on, let me see if we get. Yeah, if I want to take care, well, I'm gonna pay for everything for a woman, right? Check this out. I'm gonna pay for everything and just get the box in return, right? Um, why do that? Why not just be a single man? At that point, Coach Greg Adams said it has some good shit. Check out his channel out, Coach Greg Adams. He said the biggest simps are men in relationships. And I had to say, like, man, I had to think about that for a minute.
Ooh, you know you did.
I'm like, he ain't fucking lying. Especially niggas that's faithful in relationships. Which I always say, if you're gonna be in a marriage, you should be faithful. You're gonna be in a relationship, I feel like you should be faithful too. But you know what? He ain't fucking lying about that. Because dudes make all the compromises in a relationship. Women don't really make no compromise. If you got a woman and she don't do something, she don't actually do something, you like, well, you need to clean up. You got the damn near like, they just don't make no compromises, bro. So at the end of the day, women should pull their own weight in a relationship. They independent. And then you got these women say, well, I could do 100 on my own rather than 50-50. Bet. Because it ain't never 50-50, ain't never 99 90 10. It fluctuates because the amount of bullshit you got to put up with her is bananas. Women are our children, bro. Women are children. They act like children. You got to treat them like children. You got to regulate them like children. I remember I got into it with this girl in the McDonald's drive-thru. And she got mad and wanted to fight, and she said to work because the way I was talking to her, The workers was laughing. I'm like, stop acting like a little ass kid then. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, what's the problem with you paying half your shit? I'm paying half this shit, right? And we stack our bread and we move that way. That's not the problem. Is women, they want niggas to take care of them, and then when they tired of your ass, when you no longer can do it, then they gonna rob your ass blind for whatever else you got. Niggas done got hip to that hustle. A lot of these women don't bring no healing. They don't bring no the woman's touch. You know what I'm saying? They don't cook. They don't clean. They don't keep themselves up around you no more. You know, these bitches don't even know how to make a plate. They don't know how to heat your food up. They don't even want to, you can't even tell them to go get your plate. It's too much like slavery. So they don't bring nothing to the table but box. And at that point, if you just want some box, bro, you might as well just pay for it. You know, and you say, oh, I want some raw box. You know what I'm saying? Hey, even a lot of the women, they going, I'm telling you, the most of the women that out here, man, even the ones that's cheating on their niggas, this is why the DNA test 30% of the known, tested DNA test for, to know if the kid is yours or not. 30% is not the man's kids. Why? Most of these women out here cheating on you niggas, and they not even making the other niggas put on rubbers. That's what I be telling y'all when they go to Jamaica, bro. They say they go to Jamaica, Houston, Atlanta, Vegas, bro. You got to go make her get tested, bro. Before you go raw dog it again, you might as well wrap it up, bro. I'm telling y'all. I can't even really remember. It's gotta be a handful of times where a woman told me to put a condom on. If I put a condom on, it was my own choice. Check that out for listen to me. It was my own choice. They like when you about to put a condom on, they look at you like you crazy than a motherfucker, bro. Most women look at you like you crazy. Girl, you know you ugly. I got to put the rubber on, man. Come on. You feel me? So you ain't even getting clean pussy a lot of the time, bro. You sharing coochie with everybody else. So they ain't even telling the niggas that they met at the bar to slide a condom on. Just think about that for a minute, bro. How many girls going to the clinic, running to the clinic, bro? Ain't telling you shit, giving you shit, making things. Oh my goodness, bro. Woo, man. So at the end of the day, at least if you go 50-50, you ain't lose. At least you gained some. At least you was able to stack some of your paper. Now, me, I say about 70-30, 60-40, maybe 70-30, 65, 35. Last time I was in a relationship was something like that. You know what I'm saying? It was at some point she made more money than me, but I had more money than her. But you know what? I'll tell y'all, you got to have multiple incomes and multiple hustles, man. You got to know how to manage the money. That's when women say, we make the most educated, we got the most money. I'll be looking at these hoes' finances, dog. I'll be like,
Nah, that ain't it, y'all.
Come on, man. How these hoes got more money than y'all niggas? Y'all working and they have fucking brunch every day. They have brunch, they drunk every day. Shit is crazy, man. So that whole 50-50 debate, my whole thing is whatever work for y'all. If you gonna live with a woman or you gonna move her in with you, bro, don't move in with a woman. If you move in a woman, keep your own place, right? Or unless your name got to be on that motherfucking mortgage or something like that. Fuck the lease because they could take your name off a lease, all that shit, right? But if you gonna move in with a woman or whatever, make her pay bills, bro. I told one of my ex homies that shit. I told him make that bitch pay bills. Nigga was hard headed. That's why I stopped giving niggas advice. I'll talk to a young dude at the gym today, trying to tell him how to lift. And I was talking to Tom Business, go take his channel on and shit. We was on the phone before I did this live. And I came to I'm gonna read the rest of these comments to get out of here. If I got any questions, answer them. I came to a real conclusion that the average American, and this is including the black woman, not including the black man, by the way, the average American is scared of the black man. The black woman is scared of the black man, the Indian, the Asians, And a lot of the women, I think they're curious, sexually curious, right? It's some curiosity around it. But I just really came just trying to interact with some people and try to help people out, or just kind of the reaction they get. And I see they have around other people. A lot of Americans have been brainwashed by the media to um really believe that we are the enemy. You know, you walk on one side of the street, they get on the other side of the street. You know, you can just tell by people's energy and demeanor. A lot of these niggas be shook just because you black, bro. So that means they won't hesitate to shoot your ass neither. They won't hesitate to call the police. But the real enemies ain't us. But the media paints a narrative. So if a lot of y'all brothers feel like y'all gotta leave the country, and most people think, oh, they leaving the country just to get some ass. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
He was a fat Faison liar.
I feel like the time is now, bro. The time is now to go ahead and find you a new home, bro. If you feel that way, start looking out, start stacking your bread, go learn that language, go search different places, and go see if you can find a crib. Because right now, man, America's a dangerous place for the black man. Not only are you at war with your own women, but you're feared. You're feared by every other race, bro.
Anarchy! I don't even know what that means, but I love it.
He said, "F with Fab. Ninja drop a couple singles every year, give a mixtape fire every few years. Yeah, he real consistent. He been doing that for like 20-some years. Rocky Marciano shit was fired too. He said Pusha killed Drake and his fans act like it ain't never happened. Oh, you know that's what they do. Support the channel, Cash App, $sign CJ Good 313. He said they was saying Big Stretch had backdoor Tupac. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. No way, man. These a lot of these niggas is just. I think that might just be some niggas' nature. I mean, we had niggas in high school who do it all the time. Like, you know, hey, it is what it's a chick. You know, it is what it is. If you can get her, I mean, shit. What you know, it is what it is. If you can get her, you can get her.
He got his ass cooked. He got cooked.
He said, I can't even listen to Kanye beats the same bro's a beat thief. He said, wasn't Nas 16 when he originally recorded Ill Man? I'm not sure about that. Jay-Z avoided Jadakiss, Jada. Got beef with the feds. And oh yeah, Jadakiss is one of my top 5 favorite rappers. Jay-Z thought it was smarter to go against Nas rather than Jadakiss. And guess what happened? That boy got clapped like the Birdman Eclipse song. He said, I think Drake gonna redoing. He said, I think he doing everything but responding. Yeah. He said, type in YouTube Kanye feet and ribs, it'll pop up. Oh, man, I don't even want to look at that before I go to bed. Jay-Z was up against Rakim too. Well, yeah, he came up under Big Daddy Kane wing, so naturally, yeah, they had a natural rivalry. The girl who broke up with you and had other options. He said, a girl who broke up with you had other options. Hey, yeah, I don't even know who she dated after that. But if I say what happened to her recently, man, y'all wouldn't look at me the same.
This is a sick Negro.
Yeah. If I know what happened to her, and I wouldn't say it though, because it's a sad story. But I don't have no animosity. That shit hurt though at the time though. Ooh, that shit hurt. I ain't gonna lie. Man, I'm surprised I ain't going into dog hole. I ain't going to dog hole mode at that point. I dog holes, not just one, but hoes. Y'all hoes. Shout out Doughboy Cash. That's Detroit classic dog holes. I just listened to King Kunta. You was right. It is about Drake. I figured it was. Hollywood is sick, man. There's some sick niggas out there.
This is a sick Negro.
Yeah. He said, nah, bro, you got to look at everybody friends be looking better than the girl. By friend be looking better than the girl. I mean, you gotta have some type of you gotta have a code as a man, bro. I just feel like you gotta have a code. I ain't never looked at none of my niggas homies like that, bro. Not niggas girls like that. Nah, definitely not the homies, but yeah, I just felt like they was off limits, bro. I don't want nothing that another nigga got. I always like to find stuff to wear and have that other people don't have. I was always unique, but everybody don't have that mindset. I understand that. Future's trash. I'm sorry. No, Future definitely not trash. I can't let you get away with that one. I can't let you. I fuck with you tell the truth to them, these women will show you their evil side. Yeah, you got to tell the truth up front. Yeah, you got to tell the truth up front. Yeah. If you started off being truthful, I think it's a little bit easier for them to digest. But the thing about being truthful up front, they live in a delusion. I remember I told this chick I broke up with her. I said, I'm done, but she didn't believe it. She, in her mind, she think we didn't break up. So you right about that. They live in a delusional mindset, bro. And they will fuck you into a relationship. Like literally, if you don't regulate a chick, yeah, next thing you know, a pair of shoes get left off your house. Next thing you know, you full out dating this broad, bro. It's some wild shit. That's why you got to be able to have enough discipline sexually. You got to understand sexually, like, okay, this is for women, it's a high priority. Attraction and okay, I put it to you this way. I'll leave out with this. Attraction is at the top of modern women list, especially black women. If they're attracted to you, and I got a video coming about this. Me and my boy Mike, we speak about this, right? He's a psychologist. Attraction is at the top of most modern women's list, right? Attraction is it. It's top tier. The more attracted they are to you, especially if you're not weird. If you're socially like average or you socially superior, you don't have to mark off those other boxes like that. Okay? You don't have to mark off those boxes. You can get away with more. Now she'll Netflix and chill. Now she'll pick you up and bring you food. Now she'll give you a place to stay, even though you're a bum. It's because she finds you sexually attractive. You're socially cool. Maybe she sees some potential in you. This is the bum niggas they speak about. Listen to me. See, they're not talking about the working man or the average working man. These are the guys that they're attracted to. They can't help who they like. It's not like we get on here and we rate Cardi B. Some people might say a 7, somebody might say a 9, somebody might say 11, somebody might say a 10, somebody might say a 5. Whatever. Number, women like what they like. And sometimes women don't even know what they like, if that makes sense. They don't even know what the fuck they want to eat. Think about that for a minute. So they don't really know what they like in a dude. This is why you see ugly dudes with good looking women. They don't really know. They don't really know. And what's so funny about it is too, a lot of women sexually don't even know their bodies. I had a woman that I know how to make her get to the point better than she does. It's a fucking fact. You know what I'm saying? It's a fact. Couple women I have like that. Learn them real quick, blah, blah, blah. You can, once they are, that's the thing about niggas that leave with money and all that. If you have attraction and they actually like you, you don't have to be that good in the bed. Women can climax, okay, off of your body physique, off of you staring at them, off of you touching them. You know what I'm saying? The more they like you, the easier they are to please sexually. The more things you can get away with. So this is why you got a lot of guys that say don't lead with money. The more they're attracted to you, you're not socially awkward, the easier time you'll have it. It's, you ain't got to take them out to eat. You ain't got to get no liquor. They do everything. That's who women are. This is why important. You got to keep yourself together. Keep your hands, your feet together. Stay in a certain type of shape. Continue to self-improve. Keep your hair clean. Keep your hair cut. Keep your beard and, get some beard products. Pick that shit out. Brush it. Get the loose hairs. Stay looking clean. Stay smelling good. The more physically attractive you are to them, which they might like a big bouncer ass type of nigga. They might like a roly poly nigga. They might like a skinny guy. They might like tall guy, light skin, whatever it may be. But they don't care about that other shit. They care about attraction. And then after attraction, long as you don't stink, smell, and you can hold a normal conversation, it's good. Now, if you lacking in attraction, then you got to make up for that in some other way, whether resources, maybe the mouthpiece, maybe sexually you got to make up for it. Trust me, all that penis size and height and cars and all that, man. If you pass that eye test, the smell test, social test, man, bro, got whatever you want out of a woman, bro. You just gotta be her type. He said, "No, bro, I get in there like a raw dog." You can't do that, bro. I ain't saying that ain't none of us did it. You can't do, but it's dangerous out here, bro. I seen a dude video that said 50% of women had this certain STD that you can't get rid of. 50% of black women had this STD you can't get rid of. And I ain't talking about the monster. So you can guess which one I'm speaking of. You got to protect yourself out here, especially if they can't produce no lab. You got to wrap it up. And even if they do produce labs, okay, I got tested Friday. Who knows to say on Saturday, I didn't catch something on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? You can't be raw dogging random women, bro. And I feel like if you're in a relationship, and if you are gonna have infidelity on both sides, protect yourself, protect your partner. Wrap it up. If you you're gonna have a partner, and I'm not saying you shouldn't. You should be faithful to your partner, inside, outside of marriage. If y'all make a pact that y'all gonna be together, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man, protect yourself. They had 110% jump in syphilis a couple years ago in Houston, bro. Come on, man. I just was, protect yourself. Now, if it's your main thing, I get it. Hey, do your thing, pimping. Y'all gotta understand it, but you gotta with random chicks. You can't do that with random chicks, bro. It's too iffy. It's too iffy out here, bro. You cannot do that with random women. You meet a chick at the bar, just go get the condom, bro. Oh yeah, CJ, the condom can come off. You better make sure that you got the right size. Make sure she riding, you watching that motherfucker stay right on. Or make sure you controlling the motion in the ocean. Because, man, it is, you look at these numbers out here, it is dang. Women are having sex at such a high clip. Their bodies are not built to be having sex like a man can. They contract STIs and STDs and stuff of that nature faster than men do because obviously they have an open womb. God did not build them that way. But I would tell you guys, man, like if it's your main thing, man. Hey, man, if you gonna, and girls too, if you gonna go out there and you gonna step out and be curious, wrap it up, baby, please. Wrap it up. If you meet random chicks out here, wrap it up. Trust me. You thank me later. Now, if it's your main thing and that's what y'all doing, hey, go ahead. Y'all got a trust thing. But if you gonna step out or she gonna step out, hey, man, just have a nigga wrap it up. It don't feel the same. I feel it. I feel you. At least you won't be too pumped, Jimmy. I got mad as fuck. She got mad as fuck one time when I put out a condom. These hoes are who they are. I'm telling y'all, man. They say in Houston they get mad if you pull out a condom. They got Plan Bs on the nightstand, and I tell this story about everybody, bro. With Plan Bs, if the chick is over 180 pounds, you can read the back. I think it's 180 pounds. It becomes less effective every pound after 180 pounds. So, don't forget that shit. Don't say, oh man, I didn't know, CJ, I fucked the fat bitch. And even though bigger women, it's hard for them to get pregnant. But hey, I'm just telling y'all, man.
Yo, come on, man. You watching that ass? Count that cash so we can get up out of here, man.
I'm just telling y'all. You don't want to be going to the clinic with that scare, bruh. You don't. Just do me a favor. Look at the numbers. I promise you, it will change your whole vision on this, bruh. All my young guys out there, look at the numbers. I pray, just look at these numbers. When you say 50% of black women have this particular STI allegedly, that means half the bitches you meet may have this. I'll tell you this. I never told this story before. All right. I'll leave y'all niggas with this before I go get in the shower, bro. I was talking to this chick, right? All right. And she might be listening. I was talking to her, right? So I mind my business, washing my clothes. She said we worked together. So she DM'd me. She made the laundry mess. She DM'd me. Boom, 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 boom. So we kicking it for a minute. Like, she like, yeah, I'm waiting for something to happen, and you can come over, whatever. So we was kicking it for a while, nothing sexual, nothing like that. We just getting to know each other, all right? Because at the time, I still was kind of like, I wasn't in a relationship, but I was getting out of a relationship. It makes sense. So she knew what was up. And long story short, I stopped talking to her for a minute, came back, talked, we kicking or whatever. So she like, let's go, So every time I would try to hit it, you know what I'm saying? She'd be like, no, no. Even I had to come to the hotel room with my partner when I was like, no, 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 right? I'm like, damn, I ain't really thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, maybe, she kind of was like a warrior word or whatever, right? Like, so then, she got to the point where she wanted to, woo, 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 woo. So she basically like was like, let's go. I'm gonna pay for a hotel room, whatever, and we gonna spend a weekend at the hotel room, whatever. I'm like, cool. But she was like, you gotta wear a condom. So I'm like, okay, like a nigga was gonna do that anyway. So she basically was like, yeah, I don't tell a lot of people this. And, she didn't tell me what she had, but I, that particular STI, through the conversation we had, you know what I'm saying? She told me she had, basically that's what she said. So I'm like, oh man, I don't even play like that. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And she got mad and blamed me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you hid that the whole time we was talking. You know what I'm saying? And she was cool, but she was cool. Like she, like, as long as you didn't let me, enter the fortress while you had this, I didn't really have no hard feelings over it. Like, we could have stayed friends, but she felt so guilty. She blocked me on everything. She, I've been in the crib and everything, right? She blocked me on everything, got mad at me, right? I was the bad guy. I was Facebook first. She blocked me. Oh, you felt like, at the end of the day, I'm just happy that you didn't do that whole ass shit, right? Right? She never explained, oh, how I got it, whatever. Like, I wasn't even mad. Long as I didn't get that shit, cool. Cause she would take me out sometimes. We hung out. It was cool. Like, she was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't mad about it. We could have stayed friends. I keep female friends. That's cool. I wouldn't looked at you like, oh damn, no different. Like, you was honest. But like I said before, it still was my fucking fault. How? Shit is wild. I never told that story before. This shit was wild. But I mean, it is what it is. He said, I'm actually abstaining, and he's right. The STD rates are crazy high across the board in the U.S. The way I see it, none of these women are worth the trouble. Stay focused on your goal. He ain't lying. You ain't lying, bro. Wrap it up. And if you are, you want to, have a raw agreement with a woman, y'all go get tested, and then you got to be able to trust this girl, bro. Cause I didn't been with dudes, I didn't been with dudes, chicks, bro. And they let me enter like nothing, like raw. They didn't slop me up. First thing black women do is slop you up. Like, you ain't even gotta ask for head. So man, like I tell y'all, man, like, protect yourself, man. And if you find somebody that's trustworthy to build a family, nation build, whatever you want to call it, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Yeah. But y'all gotta have that agreement, bro. Like, look here. Come on, like, this is gonna be us. Y'all gotta have the discipline too, bro. Had a discipline. Had a discipline. The Caps beat the Wings. Come on now. Had a discipline, bro. But if you know she gonna step out, you step out. Just go ahead and strap up, bro. Go ahead and strap up. You know. But I appreciate y'all, man, for listening. Shout out to everybody in the chat. You want to support the channel, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. You can hit that link tree. You can find me everywhere from Kick, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, doing some great work on Facebook, Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, name a few platforms. You want to donate to the channel, roll about on the screen, Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313 in the link tree. It's the PayPal link and all, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Other than that, appreciate the love and support. But let me read these last couple of things. He said discipline for a man is essential. Yeah, you got to learn discipline though. Some niggas got to get scared into discipline though. Baby scare, STI scare. You know, some of us just got to learn that fat meat is greasy. Said these bras got PhDs in avoiding accountability. These women with boyfriends be the main ones letting you hit raw. I just said that. You can't trust these women. Be careful out here. Yes, they don't say, oh, put on the condom. No, they don't. I'm telling you, I've been on that side of the game, bro. I've been on that side of the game, man. They be letting you bat raw. I'm telling y'all, they go to Jamaica, they go out to Houston. They say, she said, look here, listen to me. I'll leave y'all with this. And I know this ain't this conversation we was having about the video. You know, we talking about the D, the I, the D, the D, the Y. I'm telling y'all, if she say she went to vacation on you in Houston, Jamaica, DC, Atlanta, I would probably throw Vegas, SoCal in there. but those main places, go send her to get tested. Go send him too. Go send him to get tested, or he got to wrap it up. Listen to me. So, especially Jamaica, especially Houston, man, the numbers in Houston is oh my God, we can do a whole nother 2-hour stream on that. When she in Houston, she on vacation, Houston, come see. I'm telling them niggas in Houston is nasty. Did y'all see that? What's that Mocha Fest? Oh, let me get out of here, man. Before I talk about Mocha Fest, we talked about that last year. Let me get out of here. I appreciate y'all. Peace.